This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
Here's today's talking point from your official guide to being a good Republican. Talking point number 612. Don't think before you speak. Will think before you speak. Got it? Okay, this whole NSA thing came out of nowhere and caught us by surprise. This week was supposed to be more of the scandals we cooked up. Then this idiot Edward Snowden guy appears, and suddenly a few of you decide to speak off the cuff. No. Well, take my friend John Boehner here, who described Snowden like this.
He's a traitor.
And Ron Paul, who put it this way.
For somebody to tell the American people the truth is a heroic effort.
Do you see any daylight between those two positions? Hello? People, we have to be on the same page, please. We're a party made up of a handful of angry elderly lunatics. There aren't enough of us to allow for a diversity of opinion. Diversity is a liberal word. Stay away from it, run. So, for the record, here is your official Republican response to the NSA revelations. The whole thing is Obama's fault. He's spying on Americans to make us less safe. Barack Obama personally is reading your emails and listening to your phone conversations and trying to peek up your skirt if you uncross your legs for a second. No, I have proof on that. Oh, and he watches you when you're in the bathroom, too. He's got a little camera in the potpourri basket he's holding. Don't touch it or he'll have you droned. Oh, and those little pop-up ads you see on websites? Yes, indeed. That, too, is the Kenyan Muslim always loses on his March Madness brackets, Barack Obama as well. He just does that to be mean. Did you get that? Good. There'll be a test included on your Obamacare info pack.
Okay.
And that's talking point number 612 from your official guide to being a good Republican.
Seriously, Republicans have never met, a business that they couldn't befriend, no matter what that business is. And frankly, the exponential increase in spending after 9/11 on things like eavesdropping, counterterrorism, wars, everything, included a lot of private businesses. It's so unbelievable. And now, because it's under the auspices of the war on terror, no one knows what the mission of these private companies is. No one knows what the mission of the contractors is. And they say that the reason that it's so difficult to even gauge the success and identity of who's doing what is because, especially like whether or not we're spending our money wisely, is because it's all classified. Everything's so over-classified and so uber-classified that we don't even know. But what we do know is that the Pentagon's Defense Intelligence Agency has gone from 7,500 employees to 16,500 today. The budget of the National Security Agency, the NSA, that does the electronic eavesdropping, has doubled. 35 FBI Joint Terrorism Task Forces became 106. The Washington Post characterizes it as phenomenal growth that began almost as soon as the 9/11 attacks ended. 9 days after the attacks, Congress committed $40 billion beyond what was in already the federal budget to fortify domestic defenses and to launch a global offensive against al-Qaeda. It followed that up with an additional $36.5 billion in 2002, $44 billion more in 2003, and that was only the beginning. With the quick infusion of money, intelligence agencies multiplied. 24 organizations were created by the end of 2001, including the Office of Homeland Security, the Foreign Terrorist Asset Tracking Task Force. In 2002, the Bush administration created 37 more to track weapons of mass destruction, collect threat tips, coordinate a new focus on counterterrorism. The next year, that was followed by 36 new organizations and 26 more after that, then 31 more, and then 32 more, and 20 or more in 2007, 2008, and 2009. We now have 263 organizations that have been created or reorganized as a response to 9/11, and each has required more people And all those people need more administrative and logistics support. They need phone operators, secretaries, librarians, architects, carpenters, construction workers, air conditioning mechanics. And because of where they work, even the janitors have to have top secret clearances. And so the lines of responsibility, because so many people were needed, started to blur. And to remedy this, the Bush administration and Congress created another agency in 2004, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, to try to bring the entire effort under control, except it didn't work. It didn't work.